Alright, so, for the past few weeks I've been working on a mod. Now this mod is called EndGameAddons. And what it does, it adds a bunch of vanilla-friendly endgame content to the game. The first release of this mod will be named as the EndGameAddons update, except in the future I plan to add a bunch more stuff. And in the description I'll link the CurseForge website, as well as my Discord server where you can keep up to date with the mod progress, as well as post your suggestions of what I should add to the mod. So let's get into the presentation. Here we go. I bet this doesn't look familiar. First up, we have probably the single most important thing in this update, the Alloy Forge. This block can be crafted with 5 obsidian, a lava bucket, and 3 netherite ingots. Now the most efficient fuel for this thing is a new fuel that I've added to the game. This is called the Molten Stone. It is just as efficient as a lava bucket, but it lasts a tiny bit longer. It can be crafted using a lava bucket and 4 chorus flowers found in the End Islands. But what are we actually smelting? Now the only thing that can be smelted in the Alloy Forge is these. Shard clusters and cracked shard clusters. These can be found around the End Islands, yes, including the main one, like this. They'll spawn in very small veins, mostly just in one, and can be mined with a diamond pickaxe or above. These will drop cracked shard clusters. Now, even though that I have silk touch on my diamond pickaxe, it doesn't drop the shard cluster. That's because the shard cluster breaks as soon as you mine it. But even though you can't really obtain the shard cluster in survival, if you somehow manage to, well, you can smelt it in here, along with the cracked shard cluster, to create the EndGameAddons shard. Keep in mind that the only thing that you can use to smelt the shard clusters is the Alloy Forge. Anything else just won't work. And here are our EndGameAddons shards, which function just like netherite scrap. As such, you can use 4 EndGameAddons shards and 4 diamonds to create an EndGameAddons ingot, which, if we come over to the smithing table, can be combined with various netherite tools and armor in order to create the final tier of tools and armor, EndGameAddons. And here you go, same thing for armor. So this is pretty cool. And as a bonus, you can also find EndGameAddons shards in End City chests. On a rare occasion, of course. Next thing we're going to be talking about is the Warden Heart and the Dark Core. These two are very unique items which can only be found in chests, or in the case of the Warden Heart, can be dropped from the Warden with a 50% chance of dropping. As you can see, the Dark Core can spawn in various chests, such as these, including a couple of others and the End City chests. Whereas the Warden Heart can only be found in Ancient City chests, right there. Ah yes, and Enchanted Golden Carrots. Enchanted Golden Carrots are currently the only use for the Warden Heart, but that will change in the future. By combining 8 golden carrots with a Warden Heart, you can create 4 enchanted golden carrots, which basically functions as enchanted golden apples, except the effects don't last as long, but it gives the exact same amount of saturation as a regular golden carrot. Handy for that ancient city exploration. Ah yes, and I forgot to mention that you can use 9 enderite ingots to create a block of enderite. Which brings us to the final part of the EndGameAddons update, which is alloy cores. Now this might look a little bit overwhelming. Let me explain it to you. Let's say you find a dark core in an ancient city chest. You grab it, you bring it to a crafting table, put it in the middle, netherite scrap in a cross pattern, and EndGameAddons shards around the outside. This creates the alloy core. This is the base alloy core, but through upgrading, you can use it to upgrade your EndGameAddons armor. But not tools, I'm sorry. There are 6 tiers. Now, the EndGameAddons helmet is basically the same tier as the alloy core, but you can combine the EndGameAddons helmet with various cores to create better gear. EndGameAddons with iron alloy core, iron EndGameAddons with gold alloy core, gold EndGameAddons with emerald alloy core, emerald EndGameAddons with diamond alloy core, and finally diamond EndGameAddons with netherite alloy core. So that's pretty cool, but how does this work? You take the alloy core and combine it with 4 iron ingots to create the iron alloy core. Then you do the same thing with the iron alloy core and 4 gold ingots to create the gold alloy core, and so on with emeralds, diamonds, netherite, and finally you have this, which will craft these. But only once you have upgraded your armor to the diamond core can you upgrade it to the netherite alloy core. And that's pretty much it. Now once again, I'll leave a link to my Discord server and also the CurseForge website where you can get this mod for yourself. And if you have any suggestions, bug reports, anything of the kind, please send it in the server. Also, if you want to see more updates and content, subscribe.